The biggest mobile game released in 2021, promising the most advanced next-gen shooting experience on the App Store. We're talking about none other than PUBG New State. Was this the shooting game to end all shooting games? Where is it now? This is the story of how one of the most hyped games released, stumbled, quietly overcame challenges, and right now has a chance for the massive comeback it deserves. Will New State return to its former glory? In order to figure that out, we need to go back to where it all started. A mysterious trailer dropped suddenly on the official PC PUBG YouTube channel. Racking up over 5 million views, this announcement sent shockwaves through the mobile community. That same summer, New State ran successful alpha tests, and the hype continued to grow. Videos were already getting millions of views, and the game wasn't even out yet. And finally, at the end of the year, it was time for global launch. PUBG New State launches globally with 2 BR maps, a TDM mode with a single map, and the training grounds. It's a solid but basic lineup of content. Players jump in, but the hype quickly dies down after performance issues start popping up. Even though the alpha tests ran very well, trying to optimize such an advanced game definitely was bound to have issues, especially for low and mid-range phones. Also, around the same time, many of the biggest mobile creators had partnerships with other games, so there weren't many videos and streams to promote New State. The game, however, did build a small core community, but quickly fell below the radar. That is, until now. The mobile gaming community is once again looking for something fresh to play, and with recent news of a possible BGMI ban in India, the number of people looking for a new game is at an all-time high. There is, however, still one big problem. A ton of players tried New State last year, they decided they didn't like it, and they deleted it. And they have never tried the game again, and they have no idea how many updates and optimizations this game has made. With rumors of a new map arriving very soon, this could be the one last chance New State has to bring these players back and show them how amazing this game truly is. If you're one of those players, this video is for you. We're going to talk about everything new in New State since the global launch, including new maps, new modes, all the new items, new features, and of course, optimizations. This game is truly in one of the best states it's ever been, and it could not come at a better time. I want to let you guys know this video is not sponsored. This is my true, honest opinion on where I think New State is right now and why this is such an important moment for the game. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. First, one of the biggest changes was actually the name of the game. PUBG New State became New State Mobile. They dropped the name PUBG to try to be different from PUBG Mobile. New State Mobile is a completely separate title that further and further is becoming more different from PUBG. As for new modes since launch, we have Troy Extreme. This is a fast-paced, 64-player Battle Royale mode set in a smaller circle. Players already land with some basic items such as a pistol and medicine. There are airdrops on the ground already too to make some fun hot drops. This mode also is ranked, so will count towards getting to Conqueror. There's also Erangel Extreme, just like Troy Extreme, but it's a little bit smaller in the beginning and only has 48 players. RDM, or Round Deathmatch mode, is new as well, and it's similar to Valorant or CSGO. Teams of 4 will fight without respawns, and whoever wins 4 rounds first wins the game. There is a circle that also shrinks over time with each round. They recently made improvements to the Station TDM map. They've added Exhibit Hall as a new TDM map, and they've added 2 maps for that RDM mode, Arena and Underbridge. And of course, there's still that regular TDM mode and the 100-player Battle Royale modes as well. So in total, New State has 5 different modes that you can play right now. Of course, there's a bunch of new items too. There's a new AED revive kit added just to solos mode. You at least now have a chance to revive yourself in solos instead of just dying and ending your game completely. The new 10x Decavision scope. That's right, I did say 10x. It's also variable all the way down to a 3x. And this scope can go on any gun, not just sniper rifles. So yes, you could hit those 10x M4 sprays. The Ultima shotgun. This is a heavy-hitting shotgun and can be customized to even be full auto. The MCX 5.56 assault rifle. This gun is incredible and personally my new favorite 5.56 assault rifle. Yes, I like it even more than the M4. The MG3 crate weapon has also been added to New State Mobile, and it has the 660 and 990 firing modes. The M110A1 7.62 DMR. The P90 has been added as a crate weapon with its own unique 5.7mm ammo. This ammo can only be found in airdrops, but it can also be bought from the drone shop. Other familiar weapons such as the MP5K and the crossbow have been added to New State as well. The TRS syringe. This syringe can fully heal you and fully boost you with just one syringe. It is incredibly powerful. The new grenade launcher attachment will be fitted on certain guns in the foregrip attachment slot. It also has unique grenades that serve as ammo. Toxic gas grenades have been added to New State, and not only do they choke out your opponents, they can also act as smoke grenades. They're very hard to see through. When standing inside a toxic gas grenade, you'll see the lung indicator will start to tick down just as if you were swimming underwater. If you spend too much time in the toxic gas, your health will start to decrease very quickly. New State has also added a ton of amazing features that have fundamentally changed and evolved the way that we play the game. My personal favorite is the new group revive feature. While group reviving, a second or a third teammate can come over and help make the revive go even faster. It can go from 10 seconds down to about 6 or 7 seconds with 2 people, down to about 3 or 4 seconds with all 3 teammates reviving the down player. This means you can get back in the fight even more quickly. Another one of my personal favorites is healing while driving. As long as you're driving in a straight line and you don't turn or anything, you can actually use bandages, energy drinks, or painkillers while being the driver of a vehicle. This is great because you can still get in the car and keep going to your next destination while getting your health back up to 100. New State's also added the carry feature for down teammates and enemies. If your teammate's in a rough spot to revive, you can pick them up and move them more quickly to cover. You can now roll to break your fall. If you're falling and you know you're about to get hurt, you can roll out of it to at least lessen or completely get rid of any fall damage you might have taken. Just roll right before you hit the ground, and that's how you do it. Molotovs can now burn the grass, and it spreads to grass in the surrounding area. So if you think there's a snake, use a Molotov and you can completely clear out that grass cover. Vehicles will now keep rolling even if you switch out of the driver's seat to do those awesome drive-by attacks. Just be going full speed, switch to the passenger seat, and you can keep going while firing at the enemies outside. There's also new features that enhance our ability to play the game as well as operate as a community, such as team codes, clans, and custom rooms, and you can also enable 90 FPS on supported devices, enable HD textures, and you can do things now like customize your reticles on red dots and Viper sights. In terms of optimizations, the game has gone through 9 months of updates where they've vastly improved performance on many different devices. They've also improved movement animations, such as going from prone to running more quickly. The game feels faster and much snappier than it used to. For example, you can also draw your weapons much more quickly. It's also much easier to spot enemies at a distance by making them stand out from the grass and have a little bit more contrast. Troy graphics have also been improved with much more vibrant colors, and they've reduced eye fatigue. It's also become significantly easier to get in and out of cars. You don't have to be standing on the side of the car that you're trying to get into anymore. There have been so many other optimizations that I can't possibly all list here, but I can tell you from my experience with almost every device that I've played New State on, it feels so much better now than it did at first launch. If you guys are truly curious about everything that's changed since launch, you can go check out all the patch notes on the New State website and get ready to read because there are pages and pages of patch notes. Every single update has been like an essay of improvements, and if I were to put them all together, it really is impressive what they've done in such a short amount of time. And on top of everything I've mentioned so far, this is just truly one of the most advanced Battle Royale games. Some of the things that I find when I play simply blow my mind, and I can't believe that I'm playing a mobile game. For example, the fact that cars can just crash through fences, hay bales, shacks, and thin walls is amazing, and I love how it adds so much more dynamic elements to combat. Even doors can be shot apart just at the top, or in the middle, or at the bottom. You can even go and open and close individual doors on vehicles as well as shooting them off. And I found this out recently too, and I just couldn't believe it. When you're shooting at someone inside of a smoke grenade, there will be no hit markers and aim assist doesn't work. So smokes actually mean more than just soft cover. They actually disable some of the things like hit markers and aim assist, which would give away the fact that you're hiding in that smoke. New State, and especially Troy, is just a dynamic world. There's lights, moving parts like escalators, birds will actually take off and fly away. There's moving trams and so much more. Heck, you can even destroy a fire hydrant and you can see the water coming out of the ground. That's how realistic and advanced this game truly is. One time I went up to an enemy and I shot them in the head and I saw their helmet crack and I could see the pieces of the helmet fall to the ground and roll down the stairs. Like, literally, it is insane how advanced this game is. I'm not kidding. It seems like the New State dev team have literally thought of every little painstaking detail, and I'm always finding more stuff every time I play. Of course, in conclusion, is this too little too late? Does all of this even matter? Is now the perfect time for New State to be getting better, even with that new map on the horizon? We've seen some leaks and some rumors about Akinta, which is a brand new map, and with the BGMI potential ban, right now could be the perfect time for everyone to jump onto New State. So we'll have to see what happens, but all I can say is I'm very excited, and the game has certainly come a very long way in less than a year. With that being said, of course, don't just take my word for it. If you're one of those people that tried the game back in November, said, man, this stinks, and you deleted it and never tried it again, only you can really tell if it runs well on your phone and if you love everything they've added. So just give it a try and download it if you haven't played it in a while. And of course, for those of us that have been playing New State all along and have seen these improvements, we know how good this game is. We're just waiting for everyone else to finally figure it out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, this isn't sponsored by New State. I just wanted to give you my honest opinion and to really shine some light on why this game is so good and all the progress they've made over the last 8 or 9 months. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know below what you guys thought, but that's all I have for you today, and I will see you guys next time.